I'm Derek Hyatt, fighting out of Gastonia, North Carolina. 3-1 pro boxing, 5-2 pro mixed martial arts. Blessed to have the opportunity to fight for Christy. I mean, just ready to go. Well, I would say I had a style of either I fought all the way in or I fought all the way out. Now we found the common ground where I can still pressure and still be long, throwing a ton of punches. So even though I've had one fight with Adam already, I feel like this is the coming out party because we had a short camp. The last fight, I had just come onto the team. I've been here a whole camp, and I think it'll show. Well, yeah, you know, I originally, like I said, done a lot of amateur boxing, won a couple North Carolina Golden Gloves, jumped into MMA with no grappling, wrestling, nothing but boxing. So went 2-8 as an amateur due to takedowns and turned it around 5-2 as a pro. Well, then soon as I really start to get the feel for MMA, you square it up, you're a little more square, stop takedowns. Then I get the opportunity with a team like this, which was holding me back from boxing the whole time. You know, I just couldn't find what I found here in the last few years, or I'd have been boxing over the past couple years. But yeah, now switching back, I actually come down to spar with the guys for a fight I had in April. I hadn't joined the team yet, and I come down to get some sparring, and I took one, you know. I left out of here with like, dang, is that really what I want to go back to? Because I got some work to do, you know. But I think they were surprised I come back a couple days later for another session, and as soon as I fought, joined the team. So it took a little transition, but since I had the past boxing experience, I'm getting a little older, so you know, a lot more clicks up here. As long as I keep my body where it needs to be, a lot more clicks now than it did 5, 7, 8 years ago. I've been fighting for 12 years, you know, so Adam's done a good job of making me understand some things that I had either forgot or didn't pick up on when I was young, you know. So people say 34, man, you're old in the game. I feel great. You know, I'm grinding with young dudes every day, you know. I do a lot of races outside of boxing, triathlon, so I make sure my body where it needs to be. So I feel 24 instead of 34. So with the knowledge, I think I'm in a better place than ever because Adam's brought that out. You use the knowledge that I have or that I had been taught before and forgot and put it into their system, if that makes any sense to you. To the city is huge, I think, because, you know, we got a world champion in Christy promoting the shows, which that's a big deal. She's seen the top level of the shows, of the training, you know, so I'm blessed that I got the opportunity. Hope I don't have to fight for nobody outside of here till we get a big fight, you know, because and she's here for whatever we need, you know, easy to communicate with. So usually, you know, you have some promoters hard to deal with, hard to get in touch with. It hasn't been that way for me. And I've dealt with a lot of promoters over 12 years of fighting, so it's been a pretty easy camp of dealing with the promoter here, so I'm happy.